The Festival of Arts is pleased to introduce you to our new mobile app. We created the app to improve your experience whenever you visit the Festival of Arts and Pageant of the Masters. You can download the app for free from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. In both stores, just search for Festival of Arts, Laguna Beach. We think you'll find the app simple to use, but we thought we'd take a few minutes to show you some of what it can do for you. The app is divided into 8 sections. Let's take a quick look at them, starting with the left column and the art show. In this section, we have a lot of information about the art exhibit, but I'd like to call your special attention to the second item, a map to help you navigate the grounds. Just look for the booth number nearest you, and you'll see where you are relative to the pageant bowl, the music stage, restaurants, and restrooms. Now let's go ahead and click this big arrow up at the top to go back to the main page. And we'll take a look at the artists section. If you're an art lover, we think you'll find this section particularly helpful. It lists all of the 120 artists in this year's show. And to learn more about an artist, all you have to do is click on their name. Let's choose Molly Hutchings. At the top of her page, we see her photo, and if we swipe the photo with our finger, we can see examples of Molly's art. Below the photo, we see her biography, and at the bottom of her page, we have a lot of ways to interact with Molly. First, we can click here to add her to our list of favorite artists. Let's do that. We can look at her website, we can call her, we can email her, we can even click here at the bottom to see where she sits on the map. Let's click that. And here we see a bright red pin to show Molly's location, but of course it's a bit small on a phone, so we can use the familiar pinching gesture on our phone to get a bigger view. Let's use the big arrow to go back to the main artists page, and I'll jump all the way up at the top. And here I want to point out that we have this little band up at the top of the page, and we can see that at the moment we're looking at all of the artists. But if we swipe that band with our finger, we see all the categories of art that are represented in the show. And if we pick one of those categories, say oils, we see just the oil painters in this year's Festival of Arts. And if I swipe my way all the way back, we can choose all again to see everyone, or we can even click this little star to see only the artists that we have previously chosen as favorites when we visited their pages. Let's go back to the main page and take a look at the music section. In the music section, we'll find a lineup of all the musicians who will be performing over the summer, and you'll have an opportunity to purchase a seat in a reserved section for yourself and your guests on the green in front of the stage. Going back up to the top, we have a schedule of events. Here we see the musical performances, special art events, docent tours, and more. Simply choose the date of your visit along the top, and that white box area is swipeable, so you can go way out into the future. And to learn more about anything happening on the day of your visit, just go ahead and click the item, and you will see, among other things, the option to add that event to your calendar on your phone outside the app. Now let's go back up to the main page, and we'll jump to the right-hand side and look at the pageant. The pageant of the section of the app guides you to a web page where you can purchase Pageant of the Masters tickets. It also explains the special rules that apply to pageant performances and helps you make the most of your visit. There's even this handy Locate My Seat feature to help you find your seat in the Irvine Bowl. Each pageant ticket includes a section and a number. Let's pick a section, say main tier side, imagine that our seat is an even numbered seat. And we now see generally where our seat can be found in the bowl. And we have only to walk up the aisle till we get to our letter and across to our number, and we'll be at our seat. Now let's go back all the way to the main page of the app and take a look at dining, where we see our options for food and drink on the site, including menus for Terra Restaurant and the intermission walk-up window. Back on the main page, we have a frequently asked questions page with answers to our most commonly asked questions, including this year's answers to our questions about COVID-19 safety. Back on the main page, finally, we have a help area where you can reach someone in a hurry. Select this first button to make an emergency call to our security personnel, or use one of the other buttons below to reach someone for a less urgent need. Now finally, if we go back to the main page, up the very top right, you'll see a search feature, which makes it easy to find anything you're looking for across all categories of the app. Let's try it. We'll put our finger in this box and type a keyword. I'm going to type picnic, and then click this Go link. And now we see all of the pages of the app that refer to picnics at the festival. Well, that brings us to the end of our tour, but we hope you'll enjoy exploring the app further on your own, and we look forward to seeing you at the Festival of Arts.